Shalom, Israel. His brother Yaziel Yasharala. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And today I want to talk about Hellenized Gentiles, also known as the Northern Kingdom. I'll show you where they were off and doing other things when they weren't supposed to be doing, going against the laws, marrying outside the nations and couldn't really basically couldn't even call themselves Jews anymore at one point. First, we're gonna start off in the book of First Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 69. The book of First Esdras, chapter 8, verse 69. The nation of Israel, the princes, the priests and Levites, have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollutions of the Gentiles, to wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites, Egyptians, and the Edomites. For both with the strange people of the land, and from the beginning of this matter, the rulers and the great men have been partakers of this iniquity. See, it tells you right there when they were dealing with the other nations, marrying, giving their sons and their daughters away to them, mixing races, mixing the holy blood with the outsiders. See, they were going off right there. I mean, in that account. Now let me go to First Corinthians 12 and verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led. That's an account right there where they were called Gentiles, when they were dealing with the Gentiles of the other nations. We talking about the Hellenized Gentiles, which are the Northern Kingdom, our own people. We'll jump over to Romans. Romans 9:24, and it reads, even us whom he have called, not of the Jews only, but also of Gentiles, as he saith also in Hosea, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not my beloved, which was not beloved. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living God. I see. He was reciting from the book of Hosea right there, and we're going to get that account. It's going to be Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. See, he was reciting that from Hosea. Themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel. All right. Let's go over to the book of Isaiah. They were going off, dealing with other nations, other gods, and everything, and the Most High gonna cut them off. He ain't dealing with all that. You gonna follow these laws, statutes, commandments the way he give them to you. Isaiah 7. Isaiah 7 and 8. For the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is risen. And within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken, that it be not a people. See, this is where the Most High cut Ephraim all the way off right here. See, I ain't dealing with them no more. Because y'all want to keep going on and deal with other gods and other nations. I'm cutting you all the way off. Let's jump over to the book of Second Maccabees. Verse Second Maccabees 6:6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. See, at this in this account, they couldn't even call themselves Jews, so they had to go up under the name of the other nations. They had to call themselves Gentiles. And in the day of the king's birth, every man that were brought by the bit of strength to eat of the sacrifices, and when the feast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in procession to Bacchus carrying ivy. Moreover, they went out of a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers of the sacrifices. And whosoever would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles should be put to death. See, if they would have called themselves Jews at this point in time, they would have been put to death. Then might a man have seen the present misery. I jump down to 11. And others that had run together into caves nearby to keep the Sabbath secretly. That's what they kind of like slid off onto the side, you know what I'm saying, got away from everybody so they can you know what I'm saying, call themselves Jews and keep the Sabbath and, you know what I'm saying, follow the traditions. And read the thought over again. And others that had run together into caves nearby keep the Sabbath day secretly, being discovered to Philip, were all burnt together because they made a conscience for day. See, they would if they caught you doing that, they kill you during that time. They weren't playing during that account. You couldn't call yourself if you wanted to. Let me get another account here. Uh, Book of Ephesians. Okay. Bear with me a minute here. Book of Ephesians 2, 11 through 12. Let me see. And it reads, wherefore remember that ye being in the past Gentiles in the flesh, who were called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands, that at that time ye were without Christ. See, they were without Christ at that time. You know what I'm saying? So they were automatically Gentiles. If you went with Christ, you were Gentile. Being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without God in the world. That's a hell of an account right there. You know what I'm saying? So being without Christ, being without the Most High, that's who you are. Ain't no way around it. You were considered a Gentile. Well, in this case, you were a Hellenized Gentile because you were of the covenant. Jump back over into Jeremiah. Uh, Jeremiah 3. Let me see. Jeremiah 3, 6 through 8. What's that one I want? All right. No, that's 2. Here you go. Here you go. 3. The Lord said unto me, in the days of Hosea the king, hast thou seen that which that backsliding Israel hath done? She is gone up on every high mountain and under every green tree, and there hath played the harlot. See, Israel played the whole backslide and everything. They consider playing the harlot. And I said, after she had done all these things, turned out unto me, but she returned not. So they wouldn't even come back, even if they most I played with them. Come back to them, they didn't even do it. She returned not, and her treacherous sister Judah saw it. Judah was sitting there watching. They ain't saying that. They did not say anything to them, tell them that they were going off or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They watched alone. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery. I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. See, at that time, Judah himself even went off. The southern kingdom, they went off too. First went off, but by not warning the northern kingdom that they was going off, and that the Most High was trying to plead with them, they sat there and just watched it. That's something you send upon you, and your brother sent upon yourself right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, Most High hold you responsible for that also. See, these are accounts where the northern kingdom, and also in the end, the southern kingdom also went off, and they all became Hellenized Gentiles. And with that, I hope you was found some kind of edification out of that, you know. And with that, Brother Yashiel, sign off. Shalom.